Hi, welcome. My name is Doug Skinner, and this video series is brought to you by HonestIntentions.com. It's called Strategies of a Mobile Device Warrior, and that's because I feel passionate about making life better for people that are using mobile devices. I'm talking about smartphones and tablets for the most part, sometimes notebooks, although those have been out for a long time. And so there's a lot of people out there using these, but the question is, are they really reaching that optimal state of productivity? And what's stopping them? What are some things, what some strategies can we suggest that would help you move up the chain, so to speak, move up the ladder and be a mobile device warrior, a true one? And when I'm talking with customers about this subject, it happens a lot. Typically, the first place we go is what kind of checklist they use. When you're looking to expand on your capabilities of using a tool like a smartphone or a tablet, you need to have a checklist. And so, what's on my checklist? Firstly, you want to make sure that the device has the operating system updates. Secondly, you want to make sure that you've got plenty of power in the battery, that it's charged. Thirdly, you want to make sure that the desktop is running. Next to that, you would have access to the workspaces. Following that, the mobile warrior would have network coverage and internet connectivity and a collaboration platform permissions and content and application access, and have their applications updated as well. And Mobile Warrior has all these things going, and the video series addresses each one of these. In this particular segment, part 5, what I wanted to do is just talk about a class of productivity apps, put a spotlight on those, and typically they're called collaboration platforms or collaboration workspace applications or content management systems. And so let's get to it. We're moving beyond the vanilla email and SMS messaging, which most people who have smartphones are accustomed to, and moving into a collaboration where you have a team site of some kind, and there's some kind of workflows or collaborative efforts being made. And usually the mobile warrior adapts to the workspace that the project manager or the system administrator or the IT organization or security group dictates. Okay, and so being a mobile warrior means that you're adapting to the system that they have, that they're providing, and sometimes this means you just use a browser and you access the platform from the browser. Other times it means that you use a native app that runs right on the device and enables you to have a different set of functions and capabilities. And either way, the mobile device warrior wants to be able to maximize their productivity while collaborating on these different platforms and approaches. The types of platform apps which are on the corporate network, typically they're called content management systems, and some examples include Oracle WebCenter, Microsoft SharePoint, OpenText, EMC Documentum, and IBM Filenet. Those are some examples. And so the mobile devices, connecting to these can be quite a strong productivity tool. And the other type of applications run in the cloud, and they're gaining popularity every day. Massive adoption is being made on them, and it's because they're running on operating expenses rather than capital expenses from the balance sheet. They're often simple to use, easy to learn, and that's why there's a lot of quick adoption and uptake in the markets for these. Some examples of these would be Microsoft's got Office 365 and SkyDrive. Google has Google Docs and YouTube. Let's see, Dropbox is out there, Dropbox.net. Apple has iCloud, then there's Box.net, and then there's Evernote. And these are just some of the examples. There's a lot more, but they're gaining a lot of popularity, and there are some important differences between what a corporate self-hosted collaboration platform offers and what these consumer-based cloud service offerings offer. And it has to do with an end-user licensing agreement, or a EULA. And it's a word of caution that I want to offer you, if in case you are a digital professional and you want to retain digital rights ownership of those properties, to pay attention to the EULA agreement. Make sure that you're not giving up those digital rights that you think are so precious in your future. And so that covers the question about collaboration platforms in our checklist. And of course, the next one promises to be complementary to that, and look forward to having you looking at the content privileges session coming up next. Thank you. Thank you for being with us.